So YouTube, this boy Water Twin here with another deck profile, and in this deck profile I have my Legendary Ocean build. And this build is pretty standard. Ocean, Warrior Of Atlantis, Levia, and I also play Neo-Deadalus. He is one of my tech cards of the deck, and I advise anybody who plays with this guy to be absolutely sure that you want to play with this guy, because at times he can be a dead draw. But I've been playing with him for a couple years, well actually about ever since he came out, for years now. So I have a lot of experience with him. My Ocean build is pretty much one of my most personal builds and one of my most feared builds throughout even my group and throughout Atlanta. It's probably my weapon of choice if I had to pick between Sea and Levia, or as I call it, my Ocean build. I'll probably pick my Ocean build because it has a lot of ways. It has a lot of ways out, and it has a lot of field clearance via Codarus and Levia-Dragon-Deadalus. What else can I say about it? I probably should did this deck profile when Ancient Prophecy was released, along with Codarus and the rest of the Ocean support that I just recently had got. But I was so wrapped up in the Silicon, and I think back then I was topping and preparing to go to Nats and stuff like that, so I didn't really have time. But today I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my deck build, and this deck build is mostly it's probably the most competitive Ocean build you'll see with Neo-Deadalus in it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. First up, got one Neo-Deadalus. Like I said, this guy is probably for only the experienced Yu-Gi-Oh players, or experienced water players, as I want to call it. He's 29-16. You got to offer up a Levia-Dragon to blow up the hand and field, you and your opponents. So basically make you and your opponent start the top deck. Alright? Now you don't want to too much do this if your opponent plays Dark World, okay? So just kind of stray away from it if your opponent plays Dark World. Another interesting thing you see, with the first printed Neo-Deadalus, his text only said, send Umi on your side of the field to the graveyard to blow up the hand and field. But on this one, it actually tells you I had to correct the print, which I had to mail off probably like 2 or 3 Neo-Deadalus to get these back. It actually has the corrected print on it to tell you have to tribute Levia-Dragon off the field. So I got that. It's pretty rare too. So 1 Daedalus, 2 Levia-Dragons from High Bleed 1, 3 Warrior Of Atlantis, 2 Abyss Soldiers, 3 Codarus. Codarus, he's pretty much the baby Levia in all that retrospect. So he's 14-12, and the interesting thing about him, he doesn't destroy cards. He sends cards by offering Yumi off my side of the field to the graveyard. So he sends cards to the graveyard. He can get around Stardust and all those other type of cards. So he's pretty good. I take 1 Lost Blue Breaker. A lot of people like to do 2 to 3, but I just think it's kind of wasteful because half the time if I search them out by Diva, I tend to probably synchro with it. And the only reason why I will only bring them back or use this effect if I just normally something straight out in the hand and I want to get a back row, or I use surfacing to get them out the graveyard, and I control a level 3 or lower water monster to use this effect. But I take them at 1. 2 Spine Gilman, 3 Deep Divers. Okay, this deck is pretty combo oriented, or how can I say this? I can find the stuff I need to do if I want to combo you out. If I want to blow your hands up, this guy makes it possible. When you get destroyed by battle, I search my deck for any monster and put it on top of my deck. Now, but that being said, I can search any part of the combo if this guy get hit. Now, I may have a Levia hand or anything like that. So I can just search any 3 of these cards here that I may or may not need at the time, or any other monster for that matter, Diva, anything. So if this guy get hit, I can search out any 3 of these combo cards: Ocean, Levia, or Daedalus. Alright guys, so that's why I play 3 deep divers, because my deck is pretty combo oriented and I like to wear combos and stuff like that. So that's why I play that. Next up, 3 divas. On to the spells. 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, 2 Surface, 3 Legendary Oceans, and 1 Moray Of Greed for bad hands. I don't get too many bad hands, but I may get them. Traps, 2 Solid Warnings, 2 Bombers, 1 Mirror Force, 2 Dimensional Prisons, 1 Call and Hunt, 2 Forgotten Temple of the Deep. This serves as a backup Ocean or Yumi, and it saves my 4-star lower monsters from spell and trap cards by remove from play and bring them back in my end phase. So it's a pretty decent card. It's defensive and offensive. And I take 1 goes a match. Pretty much this deck, guys, is like I said, it's gonna be probably one of the most competitive Ocean builds you'll see out there on the internet. Like I said, I should have put it up earlier, but I think the only reason I didn't put it up earlier because I like it. I like this build a lot, and it's one of my favorite builds. Matter of fact, I remember when I was in the military for about 5 months, because I didn't stay very long once I found out Levia-Dragon came out. And plus I was going through separation anxiety with Fire Twin. I was ecstatic. I was ecstatic when Invasion of Chaos came out, and I learned that I was getting some more support via the Legendary Ocean and stuff like that. So not long did I have Legendary Fisherman and Amphibian Beast and Gargarigo and Giga Gargarigo and all those stuff, all those guys. They gave me a decent monster that blows up the entire field by offering up Yumi. So I was very excited. I couldn't wait to get back to Atlanta to play. And for about a solid 8 months, I pretty much the cream of the crop of the group via Fire Twin and WizCats 77 and a couple of my other friends that I played around with around Atlanta. I was pretty much the cream of the crop for about 8 months when I came back. So that's a little history, guys. What can I say about this deck? It plays very well. It plays very well. It deals with a lot of stuff because of Codarus and Daedalus, because they can blow the field up. But other than that, it's a pretty basic deck. Didn't take too much brain power to put all this stuff together with the Divas and the DC Divers and stuff like that, because I always like the way it comboed. I always like combo-oriented decks. So that's pretty much it, guys. Water Peace out. Peace.